My name is Sam Walls, and I'm a dead man. Well, kinda dead at least. See, I'm a vampire. Now, if you think that means all that Dracula hooey, like hissing, wearing skin-tight leather, and hunting mortals for sport, I wouldn't blame you one bit. That's exactly the sort of thing I did in my younger years with my former gang. And let me tell you, a vampire who's good with a gun. I got lucky, though. I met some kind mortals who saw beyond my fangs. They taught me my letters and showed me how my thinking was keeping me from finding any kind of peace. After they passed on, I roamed America's majestic wilderness for nigh on 90 years, figuring out myself and what it means to be a vampire. Well, I think this is the address. Number 27, Clean Flitter Mouse Street. Sure is a hell of a lot of ruckus for this time of night. People wait a minute. These folk are vampires. Guten Abend, folks. Sprechen Sie English?
Ja, hello, Alta. Are you here to party with us at the hottest club?
Well, what's so special about...
Immernacht is the greatest club aller Zeiten.
If anyone acts without respect, you are free to do and be whatever...
Und daher sitzt er now-attracting sexy old cowboy.
Shh, Max.
Oh, come on now. You're just flattering.
Oh mein Gott, he is so cute, Reinhard. Can I keep...
I'm looking for Andromachos.
You mean the club owner? Yeah.
If you're lucky, he will invite us to...
Well, what happens there?
I think maybe it is too kinky for Americans to hear.
I don't think what I'm wearing...
The cowboy look is total sex.
I hope we will all get...
Good thing we run a little on the cold.
Don't worry, mein Liebling.
Reinhard, stop.
Maxi liebt Schnurz.
No.
Oh, I definitely ain't an American no more. I can cut loose. What?
The kind where we dance.
Oh, you're them kind.
Ach so, there are better things to suck than blood, oder?
Or so we have to get past the bouncer for...
Oh, wait a sec. There's something about what she just said. It reminds me of one of my revelations about the funny patterns in the way we've... Well, let's see. One type of thinking I noticed I called hot branding. There's high noon mind. That's when we treat a situation like it's a do. And there's saloon thinking. That's when we act either helpless or invincible. I can always check my journal if I need examples. I kept all my notes about the funny... I think I know which one of them funny ways they're thinking in. Hold on, compadres. You seem like the...
I don't want to have my own fun. Immernacht is the only place to be on Friday night.
Wait a second. She's acting like this is all or nothing. Maybe I ought to check my journal.
I don't want to have my own fun. Immernacht is the...
Wait a second. Maybe I ought to check my journal.
I don't want to have my own fun. Immernacht is the only place to be on Friday night.
Amigos, you're putting too much weight on this thing. It's an...
Reinhard, I don't know what this means.
You make us think that maybe it is better.
Hey, if meeting me makes her not better...
You have to get past the bouncer.
Maybe I'll have a little word with him. Excuse me, friend. I hear you're the man to talk to. I'm here to see Andrew.
Have fun, mate.
Hey, thanks, amigo. You have yourself a...
Cowboy!
Yeah, sure, they're friends.
Have fun, mate.
Well, come on, you two. We ain't got all night. Yeah! Dang, awful loud in here.
Come on, mein Lieber, dance with...
Oh, you kids have fun. I'll catch up with you. Tarnation, I'd rather hear a gopher giving birth than this. I better talk to whoever's slinging drinks in this here saloon. They ought to know where Andromachos is. Pardon me, ma'am.
Well, well, look at you. What can I get you, cowboy? The special's Red Bull and vodka.
I never drink. I'm actually looking for the owner.
Might be.
Sam Walls, begging your pardon.
Sam Walls. I don't think I know anything about a Sam Walls. After all, I'm just a know-nothing bartender.
She's branding herself a know-nothing. What'd I call that again? Well, hold on. What'd you just say?
I said I don't know any Sam Walls.
She's branding herself a... Well, hold on.
I said I don't know any Sam Walls. I'm just...
From where I'm standing, I see someone with style and confidence, not just...
Don't you go worrying about me, cowboy. The man upstairs warned me you were coming. I'll tell you what. Let me give you something.
Well, thank you kindly, ma'am. I was wondering where the blood was. I met some...
You met some gods, honey. They're here to dance and...
So all these people are...
How do you think the head vampire gets his blood? They can't. He's the only real...
Bert?
You met him already. Bert. This one's here to see the big guy.
Have fun, mate.
Good luck up there, cowboy. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Howdy. It's Sam Wallace.
Yes, I know who you are. The question is, are you first able to help yourself?
I've been fixing myself for more.
Then you must prepare to learn. We all need help, Samuel.
Dang, you scared the heck.
You must allow an ancient vampire his games. He will play. Please, sit down. What an absolute pleasure it is to...
Afraid there ain't much here in the way of intrigue.
You know, I receive emails every day from vampires seeking...
Well, dang. I think you're gonna be sorely...
I have unlimited time, Samuel. I am pleased to share some of it with you. Our kind...
Yeah, well, I wasn't much for learning when I was...
It sounds as though you have been handling your own...
Oh, yeah, them. Well, I give Walken the credit. After a few decades, I started seeing patterns in the way we've...
Can you explain some of these...
I've tried to explain them to other vampires. See, we tend to assume certain things just because we've been believing them since we were alive. Or we decide the world's against us just because we're hungry. And when we start tackling problems that ain't real, we ain't fixing our real problems.
Fascinating, Samuel. These revelations that you had in the...
Cognitive whoozy what?
Cognitive distortions. They are exactly as you described them. I will explain.
See, I used to be in a gang. They were my whole existence. If you asked me who I was, once I got away, I realized how small-minded that was. My old gang still around, and they're still branding them.
Very astute, Samuel. I favor the clinical term. You correctly discovered that labeling is a reductive act. When we call ourselves names, for millennia I thought of myself as a killer. But with this label, I see whether you can catch me doing some labeling. I am so old, I am ancient. Call me whatever you like, but don't call me... How shall I describe myself? It seems you have missed my labeling. I am so old, I am ancient.
Oh, come on. I know you've been kicking her.
But according to definition, I am ancient. It is not a...
Well, you look...
The secret is moisturizer. Call me whatever you like, but don't call me late for dinner. We are focusing only on call me whatever you like, but don't call me late for dinner.
Late for dinner? That's labeling.
Late for dinner is not a label, Sam.
Dang.
Do not be discouraged. How shall I describe myself? Yes, I am a mass murderer.
Well, that's about as clear a labeling as it gets.
Excellent, Samuel. You are correct. Labels can be...
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Those are not how I would... Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
Well, I noticed how we stress ourselves out by making everything a battle of do or...
I must confess I have no experience with this feeling. But the sentiment you describe mirrors the words of my old...
You mean Mark?
Of course, his name was Marcus.
You mean you and the Emperor were...
It was ancient Rome. Penetration was similar to a handshake. My apologies. I somehow forgot you were American. I believe we can broaden your definition. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon of binary thought.
Nosferatu thinking?
It means you are thinking.
I get it.
I believe it encompasses the breadth of the Not every high noon gunfight.
Yeah, that's true. Getting shots.
A perfect example, Samuel. I will give you a series of statements, and if I do not drink blood, I will surely die.
Is that Nosferatu thing?
No, Samuel. In this case, let us continue. Death eventually comes for us all. Mortals will always fear our kind.
That's Nosferatu thinking right there. I've met...
Very good, Samuel. And even if you hadn't, to say always is such a term. Would you like to discuss more of your revelations with me?
I realize that as vampires, we can get the... It's kind of like the fella you see in the saloon at the bottom of a bottle of whiskey. It's saloon thinking. Too extra...
A fascinating observation, Samuel.
Oh, man. It make me wish I'd gotten some school.
You live forever, my friend. What you have identified is a phenomenon where individuals perceive either... Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon you have described, rarely do we have complete power over our situations or no power at all. But we...
Yeah, you're right about that. I used to think I'd never get...
Yes, you see how cognitive distortions... Of course, I am so old and powerful that I am always in control.
You're testing me, ain't you?
Well done, Samuel. I am, of course, as you expertly pointed out with your analogy about... Listen to my next few statements. The sun will eventually burn out. I will roam a cold, dead earth, and there is...
Well, that sounds like one of them control fellas.
I applaud your optimism. My kitty cat died. I shall be lonely forever.
I'm sorry about your sweet kitty.
It was just an example, Samuel. Well, I went into a murderous depression that nearly...
Oh, dang, don't.
I doubt you shall see it, Samuel.
I think that's all of them. Or at least.
That you recognize the concept of cognitive distortions at all.
Oh, come on, you're just flattering.
Are you now? Tell me, Samuel, what kind of cognitive distortion are you exhibiting?
Yeah, I'm doing some labeling.
As long as we retain any humanity, we will have cognitive distortions. As long as we can recognize, one cannot drink blood from a straw man, after all.
Huh, I ain't never heard that one.
If it helps solidify the concept in your mind, then I am well satisfied. I know you came to learn from me, so I will do my best to honor your good intentions. Let us ensure that you understand the concepts of labeling, control fallacies, and Nosferatu thinking. I will give you a series of statements, and each one will contain a cognitive distortion for you to identify. I will begin. If I invite over my vampire friends, I know I'm going to have to deal with guano all over the place when they turn into bats at the end of the night.
That there's a control fallacy, sir. You're acting like you've gotten...
Or express concern to my friends that they have not been toilet trained. I am Andromachus, the ancient darkness, the scourge of the Mediterranean, the mortal's bane.
Oh, wait a minute, he's branding himself.
I am Andromachus, the...
Well, that's definitely some intense labeling. Those are some...
You are not wrong. Those names followed me for millennia. It was most stifling. Let me try another. If my club's revenues do not significantly increase, I will end up living...
That there's got to be Nosferatu thinking. There's a huge space between making a ton of profit and living...
Indeed, you are correct. I run my club at a considerable loss. Samuel, now I am not only intrigued by you, but also impressed. I would very much...
Anything. I'm here to learn.
You must receive therapy yourself. I will not have you seeing clients without a commitment.
Oh, now, hold on just a minute. I don't know that I need...
Samuel, we all need therapy to live in this world. You have been speaking in cognitive distortion.
I have. I didn't even...
They are most insidious. But I am here to help you identify and challenge. You have walked alone for too long, Samuel. Allow me to share my experience with you.
Well, all right, if you say so.
We have all the time in the world, Samuel. But for now...
Okay, then. Well...
You don't have to call me sir, you know.
All right, then, Andromachus.
Andromacho.
Hey, Andromach.
Just call me Andy.
All right, Andy. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Dang, look at all them mortals, sweating, blood pumping. I am thirsty, but there ain't no power on this earth that'll get me on a dance floor. Maybe I'll see if the bartender's got anything for me.
If it isn't Clint Eastwood again, how'd it go, cowboy?
Seems I'll be sticking around. Guess I better get used to things around.
Good to hear. About time someone helped Andy with his work. Seems you vampires have a lot of problems to fix. Name's Crimson, by the way.
Fine meeting you, Crimson. How do you know so much about what Andy's doing?
Pillow talk. I'm his blood.
No shit. How's a mortal get hooked up with an ancient vampire?
I'm a rock climber. I stumbled into one of his lairs in Madagascar. found a cave while climbing a mountain, and there he was.
Dang, must have been a sight.
You ain't kidding, cowboy. Didn't expect a luxury apartment with a gorgeous naked vampire inside of a mountain. We hit it off, and he asked me to come back here with him. I like an adventure, so I said, what the hell? I'll date the gorgeous Dracula. But what are you doing talking to me, cowboy? The blood's running hot on the dance floor, and these kids don't mind a little biting.
Ain't no way I'm dancing. There's gotta be a better way to get something fresh to drink.
Reinhard, look, it's the sexy old guy again.
You should buy us a drink, old guy. You'll probably get...
Pleasures of the flesh ain't exactly...
That's because you haven't experienced these pleasures with us yet. Buy us a drink and you will discover great satisfaction by uns.
I ain't buying you a drink. You ain't exactly my type.
Oh, we don't want to marry you. We just want to...
You kids are too much. Look, kids, you seem like nice enough folks, but I wasn't planning on buying drinks tonight.
Stop teasing the cowboy, Ken. They're just messing with you. Drinks are free here.
Dang, really? I ain't never been to a saloon with free hooch.
Call it a drink exchange.
Huh. So...
Only as long as there's consent. Why don't you take Reinhard and Maxie? You're not in Kansas anymore, cowboy. We are not afraid of sex here.
I'm from Missouri, but...
Nobody has to do anything they don't want to do in there. Maxie, Reinhard, this is one of...
Ach so, ein Vampir.
My neck scrubs with anticipation.
Dang. Guess I'm going to a kink room then.
I knew a man who wore this much leather could...
Yeah, well...
Is that what we are doing now? Give me the dog.
I really ain't in Missouri no more.
Oh, your teeth look
That's the plan.
Oh, me.
Well, step right on. Remember, Sammy boy, just stick the tips of them fangs into the blue veins and we'll all have a nice time.
Oh, das hat sie...
Oh, that's a good thing.
Is it my turn yet?
Well, sure thing. Come on over.
Oh, I don't like...
Dang, what's wrong with me? Oh, where'd your neck go?
It's right here, waiting for you. Ouch! My...
Dang it, let me try that again.
Oh, Reinhard. So...
Me too, Maxie.
Reinhard, mein...
I will get us a taxi cab, Liebchen.
Oh, right, that thing. Now that I've had something to drink, I should probably...
Samuel, wait a moment. I see you go...
Yeah, I figure I could use some shut-eye.
Storage center. Please, you can use my...
Guess I got a big night tomorrow, huh?
Wonderful. Please, follow me.
Well, dang. This is mighty plush. Let's see what's on TV. Hey, I remember this movie. We were so proud to finally... Not sure I should stay up watching movies, though. Well, ain't much else to do in here. I think it's about time I hit the hay. Hope I'm cut out for all this.
Samuel,
Like the dead, as they say.
I was hoping to save you some breakfast, but
Oh, that's all right. Them goth types were practically...
I am not surprised. Perhaps I should be concerned that some of my guests...
Well, gosh, if I still had...
Why are you so embarrassed, Samuel?
Ah, hell. Guess we should just save it for therapy.
If you like.
Why not? I'm eager.
Very well. Let's start with the...
Well, gosh, I remember what it was like, being all angry, hungry, and scared all the time. And when I see vampires acting the way I used to,
And why is that up to you?
You, of all people, know how lost our kind can... I've got to make them see...
That is a lot of
You got a funny look.
You are most perceptive. When you say you are here to make vampires see the world differently, in what way are you distorting reality?
Well, I guess that's a control fallacy, right? I can't assume I'll be able to help other vampires.
Very good, Samuel. Control fallacy. Your fate is not to transform. You will do what you can do, and that is enough. But I am eager to learn how you develop this.
Well, like I told you when I first V-mailed you, when I look back and see what a no-account piece of shit, it all seems pretty stupid to me now. Here we are.
I am going to stop you for a moment. Stupid. Do you hear the way you are talking?
With respect, sir, I earned all them names.
Pretend you are my therapist. If I sat here and called myself a no-account piece of shit, what would you tell me?
I'd say you were doing some labeling. And I guess I'd tell you to look at yourself a little more kindly.
Extend the same compassion to yourself then, Samuel. How are you to move on from being a nasty son of a bitch if you are labeling yourself? If you wish to be a guide to others, so now that you've gotten all that...
Well, I was on the run, you see. The Wild West. I went into hiding and found a strange group of... They didn't even care that I was a vampire. They taught me how to appreciate the beauty. They taught me my letters, philosophy. I think about them every day of my own life.
These must have been the 19th century.
Yes, sir. I'm glad once my community died out, I walked in nature for about... I guess I was kind of selfish, though.
Why?
Why waste 90 years walking when I should have been helping others?
But your should statements are another cognitive distortion. Something created by... Even if your should comes from a place. And what do we do once we are pressured? We resent the shoulds. We procrastinate.
You got that right.
Exactly. Should statements...
Hold on, though. Ain't there...
Of course, there are things we must do. Listen closely. See whether I should go to the vampire dentist. You know what they say. If you have bad... I should drink blood today. I should take my blood partner Crimson out on it. I should be wary of sexually transmitted... Did you miss my should statement? Let's try again. I should go to the vampire dentist. You know what they say. If you...
That's the one. No one should...
That is not true. How long has it been since...
No, not since the Civil...
We'll talk about that in a... I should drink blood today.
Well, I guess...
But I'll die if I don't.
So, I guess you should...
Try. I should take my blood partner Crimson.
Saying you should take Crimson out on a date is a
That's right, Samuel.
Well, thanks, I suppose. But if you don't mind my saying so, I hope you're treating that mortal lady right.
Thank you. Please, ask her yourself. I imagine she would share her blood with you.
Hold on. I've only been in Europe for a couple of days. I ain't gonna go after my teacher's girlfriend.
She does what she wishes, and that is why I chose her as my blood partner. Samuel, even if it beats no longer, you have a good heart. I think you will be an excellent therapist.
So far, that good heart of mine hasn't amounted to much. But
You are uncomfortable with praise, aren't you?
I just don't think I should be doing any bragging. I've tried to walk a better path since...
I did not say you were. Having met several so-called saints, I understand your discomfort, Samuel.
Well, I guess when...
It's another cognitive distortion, one that mortal psychologists call dis... I understand that the actions of your past are difficult to bear. I am not saying that you should disqualify your negative actions. Let us try an exercise. I am Andromachos, one of the most... Before I became the vampire I am now, I did exceptional.
That's the one.
But I wasn't talking about the positive. I have defiled the innocent. I have killed. Good I now do pales in comparison.
That's the one. You're literally disqualifying the...
Well done, Samuel. I believe the recognition...
Whoa, tomorrow.
I will, of course, be with you. You need...
But tomorrow.
My friend, we are never truly ready. But if it would ease your concerns, we can practice with further examples.
I think I'm good.
All right, Samuel.
How much is a liter?
Just get enough to drink, Samuel. Now, please excuse me. I do have it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You as well, Samuel. Rest in peace. Ah, Samuel.
What, already?
Fear not, my friend. You are... All you need to do is listen.
Shucks.
Well, to a limited extent,
You can see the future.
it's not that impressive, really. You start to see the patterns after 1,000 years or so.
Well, dang. If seeing the future ain't impressive, that's gotta...
If you need guidance, don't think about it too much. When you are 3,000, such thing. Let us look at your first client.
Dr. Drain, huh? You ain't got no first name?
Many vampires go by one name. Family. Indeed. You catch on quickly, despite your habit of disqual. I will let you work now. I shall be meditating in my...
But I...
Samuel, I know you can handle this. Be yourself and all...
Satan bless it all, I hate flying! God's blood, what on... my name's Sam. And American as well. Good God, it's not enough for you lot to take over the world. Oh well, I suppose your lot are all into this. And ignorance, even American ignorance, is bliss, I suppose. Oh, damn it, how am I gonna work with this fella? I gotta ask Andy.
Are you all right, Samuel?
You gave me this fella as my...
Why not? He is clearly...
How am I supposed to help him when...
Use your instincts, Samuel. What does this poor vampire want?
I think he just wants to...
Perceptive, Samuel.
So, what?
Of course. Just give him a...
Well, if you...
Don't worry, Samuel. You are doing well.
Well, are you just going to sit? I was just... My trip was bloody wonderful. I hate being a bat and I hate me, a creature that has... I'm surprised he was even interested. You should see what an... All I could do was screech and squeak until... Well, I suppose I'm alive, in a manner of speaking anyway. You all right there, pal? Yes, I'm fine. Well, I'm not, of course. I take it you've read my case file and know why I'm here. You're here for an addiction? Yes. What's to be embarrassed about? I remember when you... Oh, well, of course. How wonderful. Hey, come on now. There's a part of us that's... So I'm discovering. Look, I just need tips. Let me think. Partner, there ain't no tips that'll... You know, I never in my life thought anyone would ever call me partner. Like partner. And I know how you ain't. Thank goodness we can still process. I appreciate the concern there. I must admit, I rather saw myself above. But tell you what, let's not worry about being above or below. What exactly are you? It's a form of plasma. A catalytic compound of my own. You're losing me. Well, let me try to make it simple. I have been able to. Our unique physiology gives us... I can extend this receptivity and... Well, dang. Well, it doesn't work without a vampiric catalyst. And that's pathetic, isn't it? I have spent 400 years trying... Pathetic? Doc, where the heck would you get a word like that? You've come up with a synthetic... Maybe you had a setback or two, but... Credit for wasting 400 years? Practically speaking. Perhaps I must face facts.
Samuel, listen to him. Do you recognize his...
There's some distortions in there.
I knew you would send... Invite him to talk more about...
I'll do my best. Now, hold on just a minute there. But it sure sounds to me like you ain't thinking clearly if you think you're a fan. I am a realist. Look at me. 400 years of study and still dabbling with leukocytes. I don't know many people who would call working with leukocytes. I mean, I gotta admit, I have no earthly clue what you're talking about. Perhaps. But if we consider all there is to know about blood... But you know something. Yes, I concede I might know something about... You still got more knowledge about blood than most. Let's get back to what you were saying. I'm saying I am surely the oldest, most well-studied doctor in the world. I should have achieved more than this.
I wonder who...
I'm saying I am... Well, it's all my fault, really. I cannot seem to motivate my scientists to reach the necessary level of dedication. It's...
To what extent can one man shoulder the failure?
Well, it's all my fault. So it's all your fault. It can't be anyone else's fault. Oh, pardon me for saying so, Doc, but it sounds to me like you're some kind of god if you expect control. Please, I'm a scientist, and are you ever going to have... No, of course not. So how about not putting saving the world? That is a simplification. Now that I'm addicted to my own drug, I have joined the ranks of mortal celebrities in my utter irrelevance. Now, why would you go and leave? What else do you call the man who has nothing to I reckon I'd call him by his given name. Slapping a lip. Come on, Sam, there's some distortions in that. Oh, tarnation now. Hey, cowpoke, you mind repeat? I most certainly do. Look at me. 400 years of study, and I'm saying I am surely the oldest, most well-studied doctor in the world. I should have achieved...
I wonder who told Doc...
I'm saying I am surely the oldest, most...
I wonder...
I'm saying I am surely the oldest...
I wonder...
I'm saying I am... Well, who said you should have achieved... Isn't it obvious? I should have something to show. And what happened? Absolutely. Well, that's my point. That is not as encouraging. Ain't meant to be encouraging. Just... Oh, well played, cowpoke. Yes, I'm aware that in reality progress has... But I didn't come here to ask for a pat on the... Ain't my department. But I hear they do some of that... Yes, we all know very well that the Continentals are more... But as I say, I don't want all this... So what's so good about this stuff? I'm not certain. I don't remember... Well, that don't sound so bad. I'm not talking about feeling refreshed. I wake up and find... Oh, gracious. You mean to tell me that you're going to sleep? Oh, nothing of the sort. Oh, well, I'm glad. You are assuming that I can simply go to sleep and my global science... Oh, wait, just a gosh darn minute. Yes, it's not as though we can... So you're not sleeping and you're always depressed. Oh, don't be such a bumpkin. If you are a sapient individual, aware of the world around you, depression is the only sensible reaction.
Depression is the only...
Oh, don't be such a bumpkin. If you are a sapient... Come on now, it's a big world out there, and different things are depressed. Everyone reacts to things differently. Very well, I suppose I might have been using... Mild is putting it mild. Buckaroo? No, Regardless, I didn't come here to be a whiner. Oh, boo-hoo, life is hard. Yes, we all know it's hard.
Dr. Drain is calling himself a whiner.
Regardless, I didn't come here to be a whiner. Oh,
Dr. Drain is calling himself a whiner.
regardless, I didn't come here to be a whiner.
Dr. Drain is calling...
Regardless, I didn't come here to... Now, why'd you say coming and talking to me makes you... Is that not what I... Sounds to me like you're expressing yourself. Yeah, if you want to call it whining, that... Oh, very well, call it moaning or whinging if you... Moaning, whinging, bellyaching. I don't believe I shall be using the term bellyache, but as I was saying, in the moments I wake up, I feel free. I suppose it must be what being an ignoramus feels like. So you're telling me you feel good when you wake up, and then you call yourself an ignoramus, before you even get a chance to reflect on... That's what I like to... I'm simply stating facts. Stating facts shouldn't... What good is that fact do? Lest I somehow forget that you were... About this drug, then. Oh, very well. I suppose I might be discounting my experience. I don't know how to say this in me. Honestly, I'm failing to see the problem with taking this stuff. First of all, I do not need to rest. And what kind of downside? I do not know what happens when I partake of the substance. However, when I wake up, once I even woke up wearing a football jersey. I guess you must be having some. That is not my idea. I'm Dr. Drain. I don't go gallivanting into It sounds to me like you're real good. Well, I should be better at it. You know, Doc, a wise old... You keep talking about the things you should be doing. Oh, well, that is vivid, isn't it? I'm being serious. I'm listening. But who gave you all them shoulds and shouldn'ts? I don't know. It shouldn't. It's the oldest stuff that sticks. Heck, we're dead men. That's trauma. You've been through a lot. Don't rope yourself up. Now, let's not push too hard. And be good to yourself, all right, partner? Yes, well, all the same, I'd rather not. Is that actually going to happen, though? It might. You're dipping into it tonight. I was thinking about it. All right, partner. Just give your... I'll admit, you've given me... You can handle it, partner. Yes, well, that is certainly true. I shall see you in precisely 4 weeks, then. Farewell, Sam.
Masterfully done, Samuel. I knew you would do well, but that doesn't mean...
Well, that was a hell of a rush. That fella's holding on tighter than a hole. It felt real good to help him look at himself a little more.
Good, Samuel. But also rest. Go. Next week you shall see a new I bid you good evening.
You too, Andy. Well, I guess it's time I got me some grub. Well, that's it, I guess. I sure could use a drink. I'll check in.
Well, if it isn't Yosemite Sam.
Better already, hearing from someone from the States who knows.
I'm not from any states, Cal.
I figured you must have been coastal.
You should hear my German.
Oh, maybe some other time.
Oh, yeah? How do you think it went?
I reckon it was a bullseye. You should have seen me. Labeling. Blam!
I'm glad to hear it.
You ain't kidding. Living or dead, once people hit 70, they get pretty dang set in their way.
You know Andy still uses a type. Keep it up, cowboy.
Anyone ever tell you you're wise beyond your...
Afraid I'm exactly as wise as my years. How old do you think
I'm gonna do the gentlemanly...
You would have gotten it wrong anyway. I'm 50 years young.
50? I died...
Like I told you, I'm Andy's blood partner. I've been 30 for...
But you ain't joining our team?
Not for tonight, buckaroo. Andy told me to give this...
Oh, yeah? What is it?
We had a group of Americans come in last... Andy can't stand the stuff. He says the blood glucose...
Oh,
To me?
I ain't sure I...
Never you mind. Look, Tex,
Oh, of course. I'm keen to get some rest anyway. You have yourself a fine night, Crimson.
There he is, my...
Come on now,
Evidence stands against that reasoning, my friend. Do we need...
All right.
You've been doing wonderfully. Your next client has been known to be... Here, look at her in...
Isabella Deste. Dang. She's got some funny tasting hats.
I think you should get along...
Walked right in.
Isabella is not your average vampire. She fraternized with popes and kings.
One of them highfalutin...
She is as human as any of us.
If you say so.
Remember, you can always... But I hear the beating of elegant... Oh, and do be polite.
Goodness. So you are...
Sam Walls at your service.
You are a therapist.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Enough with this, ma'am. I am not running a whorehouse. You may call me Senora.
All right, Senora.
You have seen my what? Have you been picking...
Huh? What do you...
Senora.
See?
Senor.
Sen...
Porca miseria, this is not...
Therapy ain't never easy, Senora.
So, therapy is...
I said it ain't never easy.
Is therapy easy or is... Oh, how are we to examine...
You know what? Greetings and salutations, Signora. I am most honored.
Very well.
I'm just here to help, Signora. It says here on...
A tough time. Indeed, yes, it has...
So what's it off this feeling that you're a...
I saw a film at this...
Hey, I love the cinema. Well, not many of our kind are movie buffs. What are some...
I would hesitate to say favorite. For instance, Beneath the Velvet Dusk.
Oh, I ain't heard...
Utter vulgarity. Alas, these Stooges 3. It was a most terrible film. One that...
Well, movies can be pretty powerful. Heck, I remember seeing one of the...
This film was not powerful. It was meaningless. And the audience. I hate this film with all my being.
Dang, what the heck?
Space War.
Well, wait a minute. Space?
Yes, I believe it is in...
But that's the movie that gave you...
Mind your tone. But the money it made. This... You see, I understand now. My attempts to infuse art with meaning were pointless. All that I am. All that I...
For such a complicated woman, the answers are...
You see, I understand.
For such a
You see, I understand.
You don't seem that dead to me.
It is no different.
I think you might.
Are you getting...
Look, I'm just talking facts. If you're saying... But let's go back to what you...
Once, I elevated art, and all the world benefited. Why...
Signora Deste...
Once.
All the world benefited? There's...
But I could...
You can't reach everybody, senor.
Did you have any schooling?
No, I didn't. But I don't think anyone in...
Oh, how...
I'm saying you can't reach...
That is true.
We only know...
It was all for nothing. What good was guiding Da Vinci when they sell the Mona Lisa and...
Come on now. Just because the... I think you might be downplaying just what an impact...
The world needs no help from...
So just because something gets printed on a t-shirt...
Yes.
And I thought I was good at...
It should not be so. Art should...
You're saying art should have meaning and purpose.
What is the purpose of...
How about if I just like doodling? Ain't that a...
It is a pointless...
Oh, maybe I want to do something pointless. All I'm...
Perhaps you should.
But I don't. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Which is a speak...
Heck, that's what I am, Senora. Ain't nothing gonna change that reality.
But it seems I am just a dead woman.
Now, why have you gotta go and call your...
They are not names. They are my...
Is that all you are?
This is how I am...
Seems to me you're the one using them names. Hell, I think I'd be a little afraid of calling you...
As you should be. You know, you make me sound rather mad.
Look, Senora, all I'm trying to... You're expecting a lot from the world and a lot from yourself.
I suppose that is some insight.
What happened when you were...
I got married. You absolutely do not...
Well, then, help me under...
Frankie. He taught me the world was built upon... But if men did not live according to principle... Yet, what a fool I have been.
So, what's this...
I received a humanist education as a child. This world is not...
So you're talking about a literal...
No, fool. A pathway to godliness. To live according to our natures.
You mean being vampire?
Come now, boy. Nothing. All this foolish hissing. But it does give us...
Well, talk to me about this pathway to God.
I reckon nothing. I've always known that we can find our way back to God by full...
So what happens if we don't become the greatest souls possible?
Then godliness is denied to us.
So either we ascend or we're...
I am glad to hear you...
Oh, let's be honest, Senor. Plain folks like... Ain't he supposed to be a forgiving sort anyway?
I have always known we must master ourselves and our baser instincts. Virtue must triumph over vice.
You've been around a while, Senora. And all that...
Not a single day.
All right, fair enough. Ain't that proof?
An evil thought, mister.
We're in agreement then. It's a little bit of a control, fellas. Let's keep going.
I have always known that the earthly lives we lead are disgusting, and only war and death can come of them.
The world is very dark.
I have always...
Hold up just a sec there, cowpoke. You really...
I do not poke...
Come on, Senora. You've been alive to see what? You really saying death and destruction?
Well, perhaps.
Well, most of us ain't looking... That's some Nosferatu.
I have always known the people have become fat and lazy, and living within the Garden of Eden is...
Sounds to me like you're coming up with labels for kick. Is that all we amount to?
Look around your own... Would you let me...
Well, sure, why the heck... You rather have a gatekeeper who wouldn't let you in? Well, let's keep...
I have always known we should act with...
I think this here's the meat of it.
I fear your friend.
Here's the thing, Senora. Who can't...
Why, the greatest thinkers of history that...
Sounds like a bunch of dead guys to me.
Well, of course not.
Not at all, Senora. Just questioning.
So you think you are so very... That is where you are truly the fool. Indeed, I now believe that even when I say God...
I see.
Yes, it has crumbled to dust. Beauty and truth are lies. While we occupy ourselves chasing those ideals. And to think that you don't think I'm judgmental, do you, boy?
I would... Besides, I ain't gonna call you names. In fact, that's what... Senora, I think the person you're judging more than anyone... I know you got raised with all them high ideals. That's some heavy pressure. Not just on them, but I'd ask yourself what all that pressure's doing. We can't always control what things are gonna...
This is not acceptable.
I got some bad news for you, Senora. I suggest we start working on ways...
But the world...
Remember that term I told you about? Nosferatu think... The world's a lot more...
Nosferatu thinking.
Well, that's why you're here. I ain't gonna help you change the world.
I suppose there is a...
Thanks.
Very well, boy. I will consider...
Yes, indeed, Senor.
Ugh. Please learn to speak.
Well done, Samuel.
You kidding? That lady...
Samuel, if Isabella d'Este hated your guts,
That I believe.
the older we get, the harder it is to get.
Guess it's just that simpleton's wisdom.
Do not adopt her. I know she was a challenge, but I think you deserve a night of...
You don't need it. All right, Andy. I'll see you later then.
Indeed, Samuel. Rest in peace.
Dang, I think that's enough abuse for one.
Hey, cowboy.
I used to say...
Your daughter.
My horse, actually. She never...
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, I just finished up with my... You ever talk to someone who's so educated?
Only everyone I ever met in law
You're a lawyer?
was, and no, I wasn't the blood. But I get what you're talking about.
Well, that's just what I mean.
Well, how do you think your session went? Think she heard?
That lady was ripping into me from the moment I saw her. She looked at me like I was a dog that had just done its business on the carpet.
Well, let me ask.
Well, yeah.
Sounds like her words and her actions aren't lining up.
Maybe I'm just tired.
What are you in the mood for?
I think I'll have some takeaway.
Here, try this.
You really ain't squeamish, huh?
Nah, healthy blood never hurt anyone.
Not even Bert.
What, that old pointy-eared teddy bear?
What does he do then?
They get a stern.
And if they don't listen?
Why, then
Maybe he is a teddy bear. I admit. Speaking of which, I got a thirst something for you.
you too, Sam. Don't let the Dracula...
Time to crack open a... That's the good... Or I could watch the Three Stooges. Or I could just go to sleep. What's it gonna be, Sammy boy? My profession is to be always on the alert. I always like that quote. I ain't a God-fearing kind, but Isabella d'Este's all culture and breed. All right, that's enough for one night. Time for some rest. I hope my next client will be a little easier.
Samuel, good